And now we arrived in Amboise, a beautiful 16th century manor house right next to Chateau Amboise. And then it was time for check-in. Our room was beautiful, and the hallway and everything in this house was so beautifully restored and decorated. They just renovated it 2 years ago. Our room was right under the roof with the old timber beams. You know how much I love them. And our view right onto Chateau Amboise and the river. And even from the bathroom, you had the most amazing view onto Chateau Amboise. And cleverly, they installed these beautiful mirrors, so from any corner of the room, you could see the river and the chateau. And then it was time for another sparkling wine and beautiful French cheese. We enjoyed the view, and then we went for dinner past Chateau Amboise, and the night couldn't be any prettier. Now we're in Amboise, and I can't tell you how beautiful it is. And now we're going to dinner.
Got cheese? It's got cheese.
And then we got up the next morning to go to breakfast and see how they combined the modern and the old. We loved all the details in this manor house. Good morning, it's very early. Brett and I, we came to Chateau Amboise. We didn't want to miss this. It's rainy, it's cold. The chateau is about 600 years old, and it has so many rooms that we wanted to see before we went on our journey. They decorated it beautifully for Christmas, and the people from town said we have to go there to see it. And the view from above the city is amazing, even if the weather wasn't that great, but we enjoyed every moment. We want you to enjoy the tour now without much talking. original dress took more than 360 hours to make. Our next stop took us to Rennes, a beautifully restored chateau used as a hotel and reception center. Good morning. We are early up this morning. It is only 8 o'clock. You can see that it's still dark outside. Brett and I, we have to leave this room. We got here yesterday. It was a bit stressful and now we couldn't wait to leave again because...
Well, we're excited about leaving because we've actually got a chateau to go and have a look at, which is about 3 hours from here. We're heading to Bordeaux for tonight, but it's a bit of a detour, but it's well worth doing, I think. The chateau is a big property. It's very run down by the look of things, but it looks like it might have some good bones. But we're due there at 11 o'clock, so we're going to put our skates on and get there. And yesterday we were a bit stressed because we got lost. And tolls here, when you miss one, it's like 25 kilometres that way. Get back off to get back on, pay another toll, and then head back the other way. So we're extra careful when we're looking at directions.
Yeah.
And trying...
And the weather, because it was really rainy, and the more you go north, the more likely you have...
Worse weather.
Worse weather.
That's right.
Okay, then yeah, we go and we have to leave now.
Wish us luck.
See you later. Here's the breakfast room, but unfortunately we can't have breakfast. We have to go and look at the other chateau. Bye!
We're all in this together. Embracing.
In